Yo guys, what's up? KLN here, and today I'm going to be doing a Shapeshifters James Maddison review. So, heading into the player bio, he is 5'9" tall with high to medium work rates. He is right-footed, and he does have that boosted 5-star skill moves with the 4-star weak foot. When it comes down to the price, I picked him up for around 380k. As of right now, I think he's just over 400,000 or so. When it comes down to the attribute details on the card, they are absolutely ridiculous. He's got 94 pace, 92 shooting, 96 passing, 97 dribbling, 70 defending, and 80 physical. When it comes down to the pace on the card, I decided to go for the Hawk cam style to boost the sprint speed up to 95 and max out the acceleration. Speaking of maxing out stats, it also maxes out his attack positioning, his shot power, and his long shots, while giving him a +5 to finishing as well. When it comes down to the passing, he's got 99 vision, with 96 free kick accuracy and 96 short pass, as well as at 97 curve, so I'm expecting the finesse shots, although he doesn't have finesse shot trait, to be pretty good. When it comes down to the dribbling on the card, some absolutely ridiculous stats here as well. 99 agility, 99 ball control, 97 dribbling, 97 composure, 96 balance, and 90 reactions as well. The defending on the card is surprisingly pretty decent. You can play him in sentiment if you really want to. And the physical on the card is not great, that's why it does have the Hawk cam style just to boost the aggression up to 98 and the strength up to 75, as well as the jumping up to 80. When it comes down to the traits on the card, he does have the flare trait and he does have the outside foot shot trait. With that being said, let's go straight into the gameplay highlights with Shapeshifters 95 rated James Maddison. So heading into the first clip of this video, James Maddison, some brilliant realistic dribbling there, gets it into Alexander-Arnold, moves on to Vieira. Maddison continues his run, first time shot and a brilliant save from the goalkeeper. I'm not too sure if he moved the keeper or what happened there, but a very good shot following some very good dribbling, good movement, and unfortunately we do end up disconnecting in this game, so couldn't really do much more in this one. But moving on to the next game, we win the ball back here with Cancelo. We play it into Alexander-Arnold, who moves it on to Maddison, takes the touch, keeps it close to his body, sends it through to Solskjaer, who cuts it back for James Maddison, and we do get the first goal of this video with the Englishman. A brilliant piece of awareness there from Maddison, just to run into the box following the pass, and because of it is able to get a tap in after sending Solskjaer through to get the assist. Speaking of assists, here a beautiful pass by James Maddison, sends it through to Kaká one-on-one, and he's not going to miss. But a brilliant piece of skill there from Maddison, just getting past his man, using his speed and sending it through for Kaká. A pinpoint accurate pass and a pinpoint accurate finish. On to the next clip in this game, De Bruyne gets it onto him. Again, we're going to use that speed, see how far he gets, and he sprints past Emerson. We go for the long shot, and Alisson with an easy save. But again, a good show of speed there from Maddison. Here, don't need to show any speed, it comes out to him. We're going to have a hit, half volley, green timed, and Alisson again flies to his left hand side to make a pretty good save. Still in the same game here, we do really well with Alexander-Arnold, get it into Maddison, and try and get past Mark Noble, and he comes around with Emerson as well. Get past 1, 2, Romero is 3, onto the left foot, uses that outside foot shot trait, and curls the ball past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. A brilliant run from Maddison, dribbling past 3 players there to get us the equalizer in this game. Moving on to the next clip here, we're going to use the dribbling and the speed from Maddison again. He gets past Mark Noble, runs away from Emerson and Romero. He gets past Emerson again, brilliant skill, and unfortunately the last ball roll didn't execute and we couldn't end up getting past Ruben Diaz, but some brilliant speed and brilliant skill there to get into that position in the first place. Moving on, Alexander-Arnold gets it into Maddison. De Bruyne gets into Maddison. Some brilliant dribbling from him. We get into the box, test out his left stick here, see if we can create a goal scoring chance. This guy gets frustrated, just brings his Alisson out and takes out James Maddison, and we do end up getting a penalty that of course I am going to take with Maddison, aim it into the top right. This guy went left, and because of Maddison he has 3 goals and an assist, and we do come back from being 3 goals down in this game. Moving on to the next game, Kaká gets it into Alexander-Arnold. He finds Tierney. Tierney gets it into Patrick Vieira, who moves it on to Maddison. Just going to change formation, but again here some quick passing in the corner between these 3 players. Tierney gets it into Maddison. We're going to go for the switch, and it is a perfect pass across to Solskjaer. Maddison runs out wide again, hugging the touchline. Solskjaer sprays a pass into him. You can use the left stick and use the speed. He gets past 1, 2, 3. It's a brilliant run. Still Maddison past 4, and he smashes it. into the back of the net. A brilliant run from Maddison, brilliant passing from him before that, and just using the speed, stepping up, coming up clutch, getting past players and scoring to give us a lead in this game. Here Kaká gets it onto Maddison, gets past 1 and 2, ball roll to create the space, and we went for the shot and Magnol makes a fantastic save. Moving on then, Solskjaer gets it into Maddison, some good skill, brilliant dribbling, he moves it onto De Bruyne with a perfect pass, De Bruyne takes a touch, goes for goal, it cannons off Varane, comes back to Maddison, 5-star skills, coming up clutch again, and this time Magnol has a much easier save than the last shot. Here Kaká gets it, we're going to try and get it into Maddison, and we do, take a touch out of his feet, goes to the finesse and he smashes it against the crossbar. Unfortunately, just not enough dip on that and we do end up hitting the post. But here again Alexander-Arnold gets it into James Maddison, this time not too much power on it, just the right amount to smash it past the goalkeeper and still keep it under the bar, smash into the roof of the net, and we do go 2-0 up courtesy of 2 goals by James Maddison. So moving on to the next clip, Alexander-Arnold gets it into him, he holds off Chiellini with some good strength surprisingly, plays a perfectly weighted pass into De Bruyne, gets past Vieira and the goalkeeper, who again brings us down, and we do get a penalty in this game. Obviously we're going to take it with James Maddison to try and get himself another hat-trick. So he does actually have 93 penalties, so it is really good. We're going to aim it into the top left, go for the shot, this keeper is going to stay straight, and we get another hat-trick with James Maddison. Back-to-back hat-tricks from him, and yet again because of him we are winning this game. Moving on, this is in the second half of this game. I see Maddison in space, going to make the pass into him. Brilliant touch, tiny touch to get past around, Lacroqueta past Chiellini, gets into the box and smashes it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net, and he has scored himself 4 in this game. Moving on to the next match, Alexander-Arnold here gets around his man, plays it into Solskjaer, who takes a touch, pops it into Maddison, first time shot across the goalkeeper and into the back of the net. Brilliant finish, but good movement from him to get into the box, to know where the space was, and to get us an equalizer in that game. Here unfortunately he doesn't get a goal, but a cracking volley from him, he hits the bar and unfortunately it lags as it comes back to De Bruyne, and this guy is able to catch it. Still in the same game, De Bruyne moves around to Maddison, we see Kaká making the run, but we're going to spin it in behind for Solskjaer, who takes 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch and smashes it at the near post. I expected this guy to move the goalkeeper and he did exactly that, but unfortunately we did end up losing anyway. On to the next game here, we win the ball back with Maddison, little rainbow flick just to get a volley into the video, and he volleys it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Speaking of getting past the goalkeeper here, the 1-on-1 scoop turn past him and a finish into the empty net. A good finish, and we are still unfortunately behind in that game. With that being said, it is time to review the card, and it is actually pretty good. I played him in the striker position and in that cam position in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and in the 5 games I played with him he managed 12 goals and 2 assists. So some really good stats, especially considering he played some of those games at cam. Some very good stats, almost 3 goal contributions per game, and in my opinion he is worth the coins that you will spend on him. Moving on to the attribute details then. The pace, this guy surprisingly feels very quick on the ball, and it's probably down to his agility and balance and height as well. So the pace on this card, is able to run past players easily, able to weave between defenders easily. So for the pace, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.8 out of 10. He does feel pretty fast on the ball, very similar to a player like Coutinho for example, able to run past players, small and agile, but you send him in behind and there's a chance he might get caught because he only has the 90 sprint speed. When it comes down to the shooting on the card, from outside the box I didn't really get many goals. The finesse shots were saved most of the time and the one did hit the bar, but the long shots, honestly, they were pretty good connection, clean connection, and unfortunately they just didn't go in. But inside the box, finesse shots from inside the box aren't very good, but power shots, outside foot shots all work brilliantly. So shooting, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.5 out of 10. When it comes down to the passing on this card is actually really good. You guys saw some of the switches he made, the through ball to Kaká, the overthrow to Kaká, the through ball around the corner to Solskjaer. So the passing on the card is absolutely top tier. He can make basically every single pass, and the crossing on this card is actually pretty good as well. So passing on the card, it is very good. Is it the same level as De Bruyne and Alexander-Arnold? Honestly, just below it, so I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.9 out of 10 for passing. Dribbling is surprisingly very good. In my opinion, it's on the same level as Team of the Season Dybala, so that pegs him as one of the best dribblers in the game. So dribbling on the card, I'm going to go ahead and give him a 9.9 out of 10. It is absolutely fantastic. Defending on the card is surprisingly decent, but he is very small, so don't expect him to really come out with the ball a lot. Unfortunately, because of his size, he will get pushed off it very easily. So defending 7 out of 10 sounds about right. Physical on the card, like I said, he's very small, so don't expect him to come out with the ball, but there were instances here and there, probably down to the aggression boost, where he was able to hold off players like Chiellini and get the pass off. So physical on the card, I'm going to go ahead and give him an 8.4 out of 10. It's decent, but it's Maddison, you don't expect him to be strong. Like I mentioned earlier, this card is worth the 400k you spent on him. Best position for this card would definitely be that cam position. Just getting on the ball, getting him involved, and he can dictate the play very well. Best cam style, it is down to you. It depends on what you want to play him, how you want to play him. If you can give him a hunter, if you want to boost his shooting as much as possible. But with that, I do bring an end to the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.